Per the last short, let's continue the conversation, shall we?
Let's move on to Letitia James, because this is gonna get rough.
She runs on a campaign of only suing Trump.
Stand up to an administration which is too male, too pale, and too stale.
During the trial with Trump.
And follow me here, because this is gonna get very convoluted.
You know, the tax fraud thing. Somehow Michael Cohen, Stormy Daniels rolled up into that.
Yeah, Michael Cohen lied on stand in that court case about lying to Congress and being thrown in prison for it.
And can we talk about how Stormy Daniels was talking about how she was summoning demons? Yeah, she was talking about how she summoned demons in that court case. And the charges seem to be as followed. He got an invoice from Michael Cohen after paying off Stormy Daniels. That's a charge.
He wrote it down in his ledger like he's supposed to do for business. That's a charge.
He wrote a check. That's a charge.
The check was paid. That's a charge.
Check stub comes back. That's a charge. All of this to sum up to the amount of what Michael Cohen paid Stormy Daniels by his retainer fees. Even the bank said he did nothing wrong because we did our due diligence, and everybody does this. Yet all of these misdemeanors had to be wrapped up in a felony to go ahead and bring him to trial because statute of limitations was already up on him.
Yet that underlying crime was never adjudicated in the court of law. He was just found guilty.
And he had to pay half of $500 million, $250 million, just to appeal 8 months ago, and there's still been no ruling on that appeal yet. Let's not talk about the Judge Chutkan case, because that's a different story for a different time.
Yeah, Jack Smith couldn't bring charges. End of story, but...
You know, New York surprised a lot of us during the election because y'all were close, really close to flipping.
You all are drowning in debt, paying thousands of dollars to live in a broom closet.
I mean, Letitia James back in '83 said her father was her husband to get a better rate on her loan.
Paperwork on a property that she bought said it was 4 or less domiciles on the property when it turned out to be 5 or more, just so she could get a better rate on her loan.
The mortgage fraud she complained about Orange Man committing, she was doing it herself. But hey, it's okay, right? Because Orange Man bad.
Now after all of that, in this next little one here, I'm going to show you how you're on the hook for this.